Good morning, my dears. New video this week. It's beautiful Friday morning. I'm preparing to go to work, and I'm also thinking about this video that I plan to film for you for my 10 life lessons, which I wish I would know when I was 20, while now, just in few days, I will be celebrating my 40 years old birthday. Yeah, I'm birthday girl in a few days. 40, I think it's fantastic age. I'm thrilled by the fact that I reached this milestone. I'm very grateful. I have everything I ever hoped for in my life and even more. And yeah, I said like let's spend some time to reflect on these past 40 years and have a 10 life lessons that I wish I would know early. Maybe it will make your life better. Moving gears here. So, lesson number one. Lesson number one, which is the most important lesson, every single day counts. Every single day of your life, you need to make this day worth living. We are, in many cases, spending our time planning life, preparing for life, and never actually living. So now that I'm getting 40, I definitely appreciate much more every single day, and I find a way to make every single day worth it. Enjoying it, really enjoying myself during this day, and making sure that it was day worth living. We never know how many days are left. Maybe just few, maybe thousands, but yeah, make every single day count. Enjoy your morning, enjoy simple things, enjoy your simple routines, enjoy, like, appreciate things which you currently have in your life. Appreciation is everything. Like the moment you start to appreciate this fantastic cup of tea that you have with fantastic honey inside, and the fact that it was given by you by your daughter because you're a good mom, my day is fantastic from the very, very beginning. So number one, every day counts. We go to point number two here. And point number two is very funny one and the most brutally honest one. And this is nobody cares. Nobody fucking boom cares. I think this is the most liberating thing which happening with you in your 40s. When you're at your 40s, you finally realize that all you're thinking around, whatever people will say, whatever people will think, are they gossiping about me and stuff like this, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. People literally do not have time to think about anyone besides themselves, and people are overloaded with thinking about themselves. Majority of the population is super egocentric. Think about yourself, like how often you are thinking about you and how often you are thinking about others. I think it is the harsh truth, but this is also super liberating truth, because the moment you understand it, you can live, you can breathe, you can relax, and you can just be yourself. And nothing is better in this life than just being yourself. So be yourself. Don't think about others because nobody cares. Like, nobody will judge you. Just enjoy, have fun, enjoy this life. Yeah, third point I wanted to mention, and it is something I wish I knew when I was in my 20s, is how important it is who are the people who surround you. Your environment is everything, and people who are next to you can either uplift you, either tear you down. And it is all about like friends, family, co-workers, and most probably most important one is your partners. People, and I know on this channel I will have many of them, who went through divorces, know how big of a struggle it is to go through divorce, and how devastating it is, and how life-changing it is, and how terrific it is to go through such experience. And this is because it is not only about betrayal, but it's also about losing potentially half of the life that you have already built and created. It happened to me when I was 35. I lost everything. I lost everything due to the battle for my daughter, and I absolutely wanted to have my daughter with me because it's important for me to raise her with the right values and the right attitude towards this life. So I left everything behind just for the sake of having my daughter with me. And yeah, I lost everything I built, and I built quite a lot. So it was devastating, but it's another lesson for you in your 20s. Be very picky of the partner with whom you want to have your life. And it goes also to the family. Be very picky about the time and with whom you spend your time with. And if you know that you have some toxic relative who is not actually willing to uplift you or be happy for you, just avoid these people. Try to minimize the time with these people, because it will drain you. It will steal things from you. It will definitely not help you on your journey in life. So yeah, number 3. Fourth lesson for me would be basically how important are money in our life. And this is funny one, because again, till my 30s, I think I didn't realize even how important are money. I always said to everybody around me that I'm not about money, and money is not important for me, and I don't care about money. I can give all my money away. And yeah, all this works pretty well till you have family, until you have kids, and till you have somebody who is dependent on you actually. And then the picture flips. So yes, if I would be back in my 20s, I most probably would be more strategic and more thoughtful about money. And I would have this perspective in my head that it is not only about me, it is about my family, it's about my future children, it's about my future life, and it's about freedom, it's about independence. A lot of things are on the stake when you talk about money. So yeah, I would treat money carefully. So treat your money carefully if you're in your 20s or 30s. I'm finally at my recording table. Yeah, day goes by. So number 5, and my number 5 would be set really big goals for yourself. This is so much important. And again, I think you don't realize it when you are young, and there are also a lot of people who actually like tell you opposite. It's like set the tiny goals and tiny steps. I think it is very different, like taking everyday tiny step and having a big dream, big goal. I noticed that our brain have this capacity to figure out the way to deliver what you ask brain to deliver. This is very specific, I think, to our human brain thing. So I showed you in one of my first videos the number of notebooks I have with all the things that I wanted to achieve. And again, recently I opened another one and I saw for myself my goals from 35 and 40. And in this notebook, I actually had things that I could not, like, they were not even in the starting point the moment I wrote it. I'm mother of 2 kids. Like, I didn't even met my husband at this moment. This kid was not in the project. But now I'm turning 40. And yes, I'm mother of these 2 kids. Another thing was I wished I would buy our property.
And again, at this moment when I was writing it, I had just few thousands on my account because I just was divorced. And like at this moment, dreaming that in 5 years you will have a property was like, okay, yeah, it will take me most probably 10 years to get there for the first amount of money to put in the bank as a starting point of mortgage. But actually, we bought our property just 3 years in, like very quickly. And this is what I'm saying, like the moment I put something on the paper as a goal, my brain starts to find the way of how to do it. And I think it's not only me, it's like how the human brain works. So now I'm dreaming much bigger. Now I'm saying, okay, like I want to have 1 million followers on YouTube. And I have 2 channels. So I have this channel that you look now, and I have another channel which is perfume channel, which I literally I love. It's my baby. And yeah, I I think I can make it. And it's funny again, like I put it now and it seems unreachable, but in reality I know how it works. The moment you put it as an aim, your brain will start to create all these possibilities of how actually you can achieve it, and you will achieve it eventually. So dream big. This is my number 5. If I would be at 20s now, I would say to myself, my dear, dream big. Let's go to the number 6. And my number 6, like have fun, enjoy. I think like don't take yourself too seriously. Maybe yes, I will say it like don't take yourself too seriously. I was talking about this just yesterday with my colleagues, and we were saying that like now company where I'm living is going, where I'm working is going through the crisis, and there are a lot of people who are losing their jobs and stuff like this. And you can see that people who are in the means of it, they take things very seriously. So they go crazy, they go like they need to go to the healthcare for mental health care and stuff like this, because like yeah, they take these things very seriously, and most probably also they took themselves as a professional very seriously as well. And this is direct way for you to be unhappy. Like people who take themselves too serious, like they are not happy people. You need to understand that you are here on this earth to have experiences, to enjoy it, to have your learning journey. We are all on the learning journey, and the purpose of this journey is not only to learn, but also to have fun, to enjoy. Like, so don't take these things so seriously. Like try to have fun, try to enjoy, try to keep this. Like I always look at kids, and the moment I see kids, I see how much they live this life differently. They are just vivid, they're into it, they're playful, they're enjoying. Like nothing is terrifying them of how serious it is. So yeah, try to be less serious, you will be much more happy. Okay, let's go to the number 7. And number 7 is important one, and this is all about investments. And when I talk about investments, I talk about tiny little step and tiny little habits of investing in your life and in yourself. Nobody wants to think at 20 about the retirement funds. Nobody wants to think at 20 about the retreat, where they will be and how they will live. And this is, I think, the biggest myth that we all have. I teach my kids this, and I always tell them that, my dears, at some moment you will need to have this retirement money on which you will rely. So it's much easier to form this habit when you are young, rather than try to form this habit when you are 40 or 50 and you are pre-retired and you have nothing left. It's also much less stressful. So even if you're just starting your job at 20, make sure you check the retirement funds for your employee. It is not difficult. And then just once a year you can see what is happening with these funds, and if you need to do any adjustment to how you will accumulate this money. And the same for investing in yourself. Basically, the best investment in this life is investing in yourself. And the moment you have some spare money, try to accumulate skills, because it is the skills which people are searching for. They're searching for who can actually solve the problems which are out there, and the more skills you have, the more problems you can solve for the people, so for employee or for your customers if you're having the business. So yeah, investment in yourself and in your retirement, super important. I wish I would know it when I was 20. Number 7 would be for me, speak up. So one thing that I would say to myself when I'm at 20, speak up. It is very often that we don't pronounce what we think, or we don't share the idea that we have. And because of this, basically, these opportunities which are in front of us are being stole from us. It's very often like, can you imagine yourself like in the meeting and you have a thought that you want to say, and then you hold yourself because you are not sure, or you think that it's stupid or maybe too trivial, and then there is another person across of the table who say exactly the same thought, and they get applauds and cheering up from the leadership. Like, it happened to me so many times. So speak up. Doesn't matter if you are sure, not sure. Don't be afraid to be stupid. Don't be afraid to take the risk. Just speak up. This is super important, because you will basically have more chances for people to notice you, and have more chances for people to understand what you can bring to the table. And if you never say anything, basically you don't have a voice. Nobody knows even what you're thinking about. And the more you speak up, first of all, the more you train yourself to not be scared and go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. But the second one, it actually gives the ability for other people around you to notice you, to appreciate you, and to continue the conversation and thinking together with you. So please, don't be afraid. Speak up. Number 8 is an important one, because a lot of people are stuck on this one, and this is about stuff. You need to understand that stuff will never make you happy. Somehow, again, when we are in our 20s and we think about like what other people think of us, and we are super social conscious, we try to get more status. We try to get the things which will create specific image of us for people around, so it will be easy for us to have social conversations. But stuff never makes you happy, and there is two negative sides of this. First, it doesn't make you happy, so why even bother? And the second one, you are actually wasting your money on this stuff. So all these things, a keeping up with the Johnson and stuff like this, please, totally trash it, put it in the bin. Like, I I cannot emphasize enough the fact that human beings are actually happy from experiences. They are happy from relationships. We are happy from something which is basic, which is human, which is like this interactive portion of us. Again, like, we are social creatures, but because of this, maybe we get confused and we try to buy our way into the society instead of earning our way into the society by what we can bring to the table, who we are, why it is interesting to be around us, and like why it is good to have relationship together. So of course, like my focus right now is very different versus my focus in 20s. And yes, like, it's so funny that at 20 you buy this super expensive pair of shoes for $1,000, and like, nobody cares, nobody wants these shoes. Just like, it's such a stupid waste of money. And I have these kind of shoes in my life, which I bought. So they're super expensive. I actually never wore them, even because they're super uncomfortable. So please avoid this trap. I've been in this trap and I will never come back to this trap. Stuff doesn't make us happy. It's actually experiences, friendships, and beautiful relationships with our kids, family, friends, colleagues. This makes us happy, and this makes our life meaningful. Next point is the one that you definitely don't think about when you are 20s, but you think about when you are 40, and this is health. Actually, health is the wealth, and this is the biggest wealth that you have in your life. So if I would be in my 20s, I would say to myself, please, please, please take good care of yourself. Take a good care of your body. Take a good care about the food that you put in your body. Make sure that you move. Make sure that you exercise. Make sure that you go outside and have a fresh air. Make sure that there is these happy moments of being in your body and feeling your body, because in the most cases we are always we don't feel our body nicely and correctly. We are in the stress, we are in the office, we are driving, we are somewhere in our thoughts but never in our body. The nicest moments for me to feel my body is when I do massage. I think massage is the best practice to come back to your body and feel your body, really feel all the sensations. And if you can invest in the good massage practice, do it. Otherwise, all the different kind of yoga classes, walking, swimming, getting outside, everything which will create long-term health, which means wealth for you. First of all, paying for medical experiences and bills are super expensive. It's incredibly expensive. So you don't want to waste your money on this one. But also, in reality, take care of your body is so easy. You need to watch basically 3 things. You need to be active. So do some physical activity. You need to eat very simple food, so nothing which is artificial or industrial processed food and stuff like this, nothing like this. It should be coming from the natural and the raw components. So you are eating something which is cooked by yourself in front of you. And the third one is important one as well, is watching your insulin intake. These people are nobody are talking about this one. It is all this tralala with 5-6 times of eating a day. It's complete bullshit. It actually creates a lot of insulin spikes for you through the day, and it's impossible to lose weight on this insulin kind of high level. So eating 3 times a day or 2 times a day is the best way to keep yourself in shape and never gain weight or never or lose weight in case you need to lose weight. So take care of your body, and this is your biggest capital in this life. And I will finish with number 10, which might be tricky for many of you, and it's tricky for a lot of people on this planet. It's basically forgiveness towards our parents. There are a lot of people who are stuck in blaming parents for different reasons, for how they raise us, for which values they give us, for the fact that they were not financially experienced and they put us in the difficult financial conditions and stuff like this. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. You need to close this page and you need to move on. And the best is not only to close it, but actually to forgive them for everything that potentially you're not happy with, because they didn't know how to do better. Everybody of us are living this life first time. So we don't have previous kind of memories of previous experience. So we cannot reflect, actually, this is how I need to live our life. As we said, we are on the learning journey here, and they were learning as well, and most probably they were learning hard way. And also how difficult it is to learn something now versus previously, when there was no internet, there was no access to materials, and also conditions were very tough. Our grannies were living during the war. Our parents were these kids of the people who lived during the war, so there was traumatization there. Afterwards there was several economical crises when people lost everything. So yeah, it was difficult, challenging times. So they did their best. They did what they can do for you now. So just forgive and move on, and it will be the best decision and the most unleashing decision in your life. I experienced it myself. Again, it took me some time to forgive my parents for what I was not happy with, but now I'm basically in the place where I'm absolutely grateful. I'm so grateful for my life, mother, father, like mom, dad. Literally huge thank you for the chance that you gave me, for the fact that I was born. Oh, like I'm getting emotional here. I am super happy, and I would never experienced all this happiness without you. So I'm absolutely grateful. Cheers to my parents. I hope you will have very long and very happy life, and I will do everything I can do on my end to have and give you this very good and happy life. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification bell in case you like this video and you want more videos like this. And till the next time, bye bye for now.